Intended audience is grade 3 learning objective, 2 and 3 digit measurements of subtraction using a standard algorithm. Here we have examples of the 2-digit subtraction problems. Here is another example, but instead of using the 2 digits, we have 3 digits, which makes the subtraction a little bit harder. Here is an example of a 2-digit, and I want you to try and solve this using a standard algorithm. Did you try and solve it this way? Was 69 your answer? If that was your answer, that would be correct. Here we have a standard 3-digit subtraction problem, and I want you to try and solve this using a standard algorithm. Did you do it this way? Was this your answer? 136? If it was, that would be correct. That would be how you would solve using a standard algorithm. Why do we use the standard algorithm the most? We use the standard algorithm the most because it seems to be the easiest way to solve the problem when it's written down. It makes it easier for your brains to realize what you're doing. The problem we have when we use a standard algorithm to solve 2 and 3 digit measurements of subtraction is the algorithm just helps you to memorize things, which makes it easier for you to solve the problem without actually understanding why you're solving it. Here we have some definitions that show you why you're going to solve it this way. Right here is a ones place, and right here is a tens place. So to be able to make this number larger, you need to borrow from the tens place. And you borrow 1 from the tens place, and you make this a 10. And by borrowing 1, that makes this a 5 instead of a 6. Over here, same thing, except you're adding on the hundreds place. So you have a ones place here, tens place here, hundreds place here. By borrowing from these two, it makes it so that these numbers are bigger that you're able to subtract from. Steps of understanding how to solve using the standard algorithm. First, you need to learn how to decompose the numbers. You're going to decompose numbers on the right from the ones place one time, and then you'll decompose for the second time from the tens place. Lastly, if by decomposing those two numbers in their places still leaves you with a number that you cannot subtract from, then you should decompose a third time from the hundreds place. By decomposing these numbers and borrowing from the other numbers, it will give you a large enough number that you'll be able to subtract by to get your final answer. Now try and solve this problem to get the answer using a standard algorithm and completely understanding why. Did you get that answer? That would be correct.